Hey everybody, welcome to your pick a card reading. So today we are going to be taking a look into your past lives. So we're going to be looking at who you were, the energies you were experiencing, what lessons you've taken with you that you've either cleared or are working on now. We're going to be taking a look at what your strengths are that you've carried on to this lifetime that you're living now, and any other details that we can get. So if you guys would like to take a moment to just pick your pile, we have fluorite for pile 1, blue kyanite for pile 2, and peacock's ore for pile 3. So if you'd like to take a moment to just pick your pile, you can pause the video if you need to, take as much time as needed. And when you're ready, you can refer to the timestamps in the description box below. Jump straight to your reading and I will see you guys there. Thanks. Hey pile 1, thank you guys for tuning in. Okay, so you guys, I will go ahead and say this. This is my third time attempting to record your reading. My camera kept cutting out and my storage kept filling up, which is weird because usually like my storage automatically goes to my cloud and it just clears. And leaving me lots of room automatically. I think that actually Mercury station's pre-retrograde today, so I'm wondering if like that's why. But anyways, this is my third time recording, so I've already seen your cards and your stack. I actually already pulled you 2 new cards that I originally intended to be pulling on screen, but we'll be pulling some more cards for you guys on screen just so that you're able to catch some of the magic too. Before we get into your cards here, I wanted to share some channeled messages that I was receiving. So as I was meditating and I was actually tuning in and seeing what your past life was that your angels and guides wanted to talk about today. So the first thing I saw was I saw a like a palm tree like laying on the beach. I was picking up on like a rainforest vibe for some of you. I was also seeing like a black panther in a rainforest. And like one of the stronger energies that was coming in for me was that like where that palm tree was laying at, there was a beautiful like beach. Okay. Like I was picking up strong vibes like from Honduras. I don't know if some of you guys are attracted to Honduras and like the beach life over there, but that's what I was getting. Whenever I was in that meditation, I actually saw a young woman. She looked Hispanic, very tan. She was wearing like a maroon t-shirt, some shorts, and like she was holding a coconut. She looked like she worked really hard, like she maybe even does like physical labor. And then I was also seeing a male figure. He had very tan skin. He looked Hispanic descent too, very tan, very toned, very strong. He was just wearing swim trunks and he looked very free, okay, in contrast with this woman I saw who looked like she she worked herself to the bone, so to speak. And then the channeled messages that I was receiving from your spirit team, I was hearing the words shapeshifter. I also heard a quote. I just saw like a purplish bluish orb, pile 1. So your spirit team is here. They're just affirming. Archangel Michael is here. My angels and guides are here. So I was hearing like this phrase / quote that I had come across from one of my favorite artists. Her name is Charmaine Olivia. And she like posted something like, I think it was one of her paintings. I'll have to like share some of her info in the description box below to see if any of you guys resonate with her. But it was like one of her pieces, and she wrote or like painted on it, I have many faces, and I have many faces. They were all just layers left behind. It was like something like that, but that's what I was hearing coming through for some of your channeled messages. I was also hearing the word dreadful. So I feel like for some of you, there like in one of your past lives, there was something you dreaded. There was something that you did not like doing. Maybe something having to do with that woman that I saw. Like she looked like she worked very hard, etc. But yeah, those are your channeled messages. So let's go ahead and get into your cards here. So we have Neptune. And this is just kind of affirming, like the beach, the water. Like I feel like you guys have a strong connection with water. We have the travel card. What I'm getting from this is like, I feel like some of you, like, you know, if there's like rainforest that you're drawn to, or if you're drawn to the beach and other areas of the world, or even Honduras particularly, like I feel like some of you may feel like drawn to be traveling to these locations that you've had past lives in. Yeah, and it's like I was just picking up on strong Honduras energy, and like it's funny because like I've never been there, but I have a good friend who has lived there for a few months, and so her telling me about it and like the vibe about it, like it was just coming in so strongly. So maybe she's watching in this reading. Yeah. So let's see what else we have here. We have the Emperor in reversed. We have the Nine of Wands and the Prince of Swords. So what I'm getting from this, you guys, is like something that went on in this past life that your guides are bringing up. Like I feel like there wasn't a very strong foundation for some of you, financially speaking, maybe even in your home life. I'm picking up on some of you guys had even lived in poverty. Now, I feel like you guys have already either cleared this in lifetimes after this, or even now, or you're clearing it now. And like it seems like there was like I'm picking up on like you didn't have the courage to do what you wanted to do. Like yes, you had dreams and you had desires, but you didn't have like there was something keeping you in a limited mindset, and I feel like that's what you're clearing now, or I have already cleared. We have the Messiah card. So I decided to only pay attention to the shadow attributes if the cards came in reverse. So you can just disregard it. But actually, you know what? It says here, exaggerated belief that you are the only means through which a cause can succeed. See, I don't think, what I'm getting is like, I don't think that you think that you're the only way that a cause can succeed, but like something about your beliefs, okay? Because we have the Page of Swords here in reverse, and this is all about like mindset, okay? And the beliefs we have about who we are, and the way we think of the world and how it works. I'm just picking up on something about limiting beliefs here. And then what's interesting is it says here, serving humanity with humility. I was seeing that woman, right, who she just looked like she did so much, she worked so hard and like did so much physical labor. Like she looked like sweating, you know. And then it's like, it was so weird because the man that I saw, he looked free, like almost like he was like a surfer dude or something. So it's kind of interesting. So we also have here the river, just kind of affirming like this connection, you guys, with water. Like I feel like you guys have a strong connection with water, beaches, rivers, streams, the animal. And like I was picking up on that rainforest vibe, and I was seeing that Black Panther. I don't know if you guys feel like you have a connection with Black Panthers. I do feel drawn to read this. I'm going to read this for you guys, see if there's any other messages that Spirit has for you about this card. So let me get the little guidebook here. So it says here, the beast, the wild one, the she-wolf. We are mammals. The hair on our chest and between our legs reminds us so. We try hard to deny our unrefined animalistic nature. Yet through this archetype, we tap into power and direction. Activating the animal within means reawakening our relationship to nature in the most broad and embodied sense. Drinking from waterfalls, roaring at the moon, opening eyes underwater, eating berries from the vine. So whenever I was reading this, whenever I had attempted to record your reading before, this is whenever I started seeing that Black Panther in the rainforest. But your channeled messages, I usually do before I even take a look at your cards, and I wrote them down, and I was hearing that shapeshifter message. So I feel like that can be in connection to this too. Some of you guys could have actually been Black Panthers, like in a past life as well. The life force of our planet begs us to set down the devices, the constraints, and the social constructs, and remember the warm blood that pulses through our veins. The animal longs for breath, food, procreation, and physicality. It wants soil under our nails and starlight on our skin. If this all sounds terribly unsophisticated to you, take note that it is said that when Buddha became enlightened, he roared like a great lion. Ooh. So when this card is in its light aspect, the energies are vital, elemental, alive dances. When dark, savagery, pent-up emotion lashing out. Notice your resistance to the animal within. Where does it come from? What has it kept you from doing, wild one? The animal demands we get comfortable in our own skin. The minute you accept, express, and celebrate the physical body, you tap into the animal energy. Very, very cool. So now I wanted to take a look at so I've separated these archetype cards by characters, places, and tools. And so we're gonna take a look at what you used to do, like what tools you used in this lifetime. Maybe it'll give us some deeper insight into like what you did for a living. Angels and guides, archangels. Oh, the vow. Okay, there was like a commitment. Like I feel like you had a commitment to something. Like maybe some of you guys felt like you couldn't go after your, that you did have these desires, you did have these dreams, but maybe you felt that like I'm feeling tingling. I'm feeling so much tingling. So they really want me to share this, is what they're saying. So it's like you guys did have these desires, you did have these dreams, you did have these things you wanted to manifest, but I feel like some of you guys made a vow, or commitment to be able to stay loyal to someone or something in the place that you grew up in, and therefore, like you say, you stayed there, like to keep that commitment, which is it's actually quite a beautiful, loyal thing to do. Like, as much as I'm hearing something about, like, as much as you value your freedom, there was like a commitment you made too. Something about feeling stuck or tied down, I'm hearing. And I'm hearing something about believing in yourself too, to go after your dreams and set out what you want to do. So let's see what else we have here. Okay, so I feel drawn. I'm drawn to this deck here, the Animal Spirit deck. I'll pull a few of these. Let's look at what lessons you've taken with you, what karmas you've brought with you to this lifetime. The butterfly. Oh, wow. This is like your ability to transform. Moving from one state of being to a brand new you. Like Phoenix rising from the ashes type of energy. Like when a butterfly is in its caterpillar phase, it's a whole other being. So this is about like you moving from like caterpillar to a butterfly. Like like something that's kept you stuck. I feel like you're blossoming into now. Very pretty. Let's see what other lessons you've taken with you that you've either cleared or are clearing now. I'm hearing something about support groups. Finding groups, communities that support you. Finding like trust, like finding people you really, really trust. Like I'm getting like community vibes, like so tight knit that like you know you trust them. The bat, interesting. It's like nocturnal energy. I feel drawn to read this one too. Yeah, and these are both air elements. So they both fly. They're both air. They're both of the air element. It's like something having to do with bringing your ideas into fruition. Okay. And then it's interesting because like it goes from butterfly and the very next card after it is bat. So it's like taking steps, moving up. Darkness, letting go, death, leading to rebirth. Oh my God, this is another card about rebirth, just like your butterfly. Becoming a new you, getting past these limiting mindsets. So it says, before emerging, the bat waits for the sun to set and the moon to rise. In the darkness, it can see all that was invisible in the daylight hours. The bat is a master of the subtle senses, of the underlying forces that cause some things to prosper and others to fade. The bat card shows up to signify the ending of a chapter. That's the caterpillar phase, going into cocoon. The closing of a door. The bat comes swiftly, encouraging us to move on. In just a few hours, a new day dawns, no more lingering in the past. So whenever it says here, oh, I'm feeling a strong pressure in my third eye, the guides, whenever I read the bat comes swiftly, encouraging us to move on, like I feel like this commitment, this vow that you made either to like a family member or a loved one or someone who meant a lot to you, like I felt like it feels like that held you back. So when in balance, this bat energy accepts, adapts, adjusts. When out of balance, refuses to let go, reminisces. To bring into balance, watch the sunrise. Beautiful. So let's take a look at what strengths you've taken with you from your past life into the one that you're living now. I'm hearing believe in yourself. Believing in yourself is one of those strengths that you've taken on with you. It's something that you've overcome or are overcoming right now. There was something keeping you trapped, I just heard. Something that kept you trapped. And now I'm hearing, like, since you've done all this work, okay, on yourself, like now I'm hearing the blessings are coming to you now. Yay, pile 1. Okay, what strengths has pile 1 brought from their past lives into this one? I just heard trust. Wow. So trust, like, in, yeah, I'm getting like many of you guys really like trusting in your communities and like the groups that you're involved in. Like, you've taken that with you, and that's a beautiful thing. And I'm hearing believing in yourself. I'm hearing believing. So that, yeah, believing. The Hanged Man, suspension, waiting, and knowing this is something that this is one of your strengths. It's like, you know when the right time is to step back. Okay, wait for something to play out until the time is right. And I'm hearing something about support right now too. It's like whenever you do that, whenever you know, it's like if you're working on a project or you're working on something, or you're with friends who really want to like push forward with something, move forward with something, you know, like, wait, it doesn't like feel right now. And that's like one of your strengths. I'll draw it. I'm gonna pull one more. I'm hearing like support groups, something about support groups for some of you. But yeah, believing and trusting, I'm hearing again, is some of the strengths that you've brought into this life. I'm hearing trust and support in others. That's really beautiful. Your trust and support in your loved ones too, like your family. I'm getting the Fool. Very nice. These are 2 major arcana. It's like, oh, okay. So the Fool is all about like leaping into the unknown. It's like, I like the phrase that comes with it. It's like, leap and the net will appear. Okay. And this is about like believing. Like, so like, this is what's, this is so cool, because it's like, in this past life, you were very limited, and like you held yourself back. And now, like, you've, you know, with each lifetime after that you've experienced, you've just been clearing that out. And now the strength that you've gained from all this is like you're in a place of full trust in yourself, in the world around you, and those who surround you. And you, like, now it's like you're not afraid to do anything and go after like what you desire. Very, very beautiful. I feel drawn. I'm gonna pull one more strength card for you guys, okay? Six of Swords. What? This is crazy. So, okay, yeah, it's like, this is about you guys moving from one state of being to another. In the original Rider-Waite deck, it's this, it's like a hooded figure, I feel like it's a mother, and she's with her child, and they're on a boat, and they're moving from one state of being to the next. And that's what this travel card is kind of like. I'm getting, it's like, not necessarily like an actual physical journey, so to speak, but more of an internal journey. like changing your thoughts and your beliefs about like who you tell yourself you are, what you're capable of, and like blossoming into this like butterfly energy. Like you, gosh, this is amazing. This is your ability to transform and move into one state of being to a brand new you. You're like a phoenix, you're like a butterfly, pile one. That's like, and now it's like with all this work that you've been doing in each incarnation, it's like now you do believe, now you do have this trust to like go after your desires and get past these limiting mindsets. Oh, wow. Okay, so I'm just gonna pull one more card for you guys for overall guidance and healing. I'm hearing, okay, I'm hearing tarot. They want me to pull another tarot. So let me get another tarot. Okay, they want me to pull a tarot for overall guidance and healing. And now it's like you're like, I don't know, I'm just getting the vibe like you guys can like do whatever you want. Like you're a shapeshifter. Like you can be whoever you want. You can do whatever you want. Like Temperance. Okay, so for overall guidance and healing, they want you to find balance. Because you technically can do whatever you want and be whoever you want. They want you to find balance in that and find balance and harmonizing like the different areas of your life. Like for example, friends, family, work. Okay. Typically it's like all work, no play, right? Like that's one of the challenges Americans stress, right? They want you to balance the different areas of your life. And I'm hearing right now, speak to your loved ones. So for some of you, whoever needed that, there you go. All right, pile one, that's all I have for you guys. So if you guys like this video or if you resonate with these messages, I would love to hear about it in the comments. Please like, share, subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. I am also on Instagram. I'm Story Spirit Aura on Instagram, and I'd love to connect with you guys there. I've also left my information below for remote Reiki sessions and personal readings for those of you who resonate with me and my messages. I'd love to work with you. Thank you guys so much for watching. You guys take care, stay blessed, sending you guys lots of love and light. Bye. Hey pile 2, thank you guys for tuning in. So you guys picked the blue kyanite. And pile 2, before we get into your cards here, I wanted to share some of the channeled messages I had for you. So as I was tuning into your energy, I did a past life meditation to tune into what you did, who you were in some of your past lives. And the first thing I saw a stage in like a theater. Like I'm getting the vibe like some of you guys were like in the entertainment industry, like actors, singers, dancers, and the theater, it looked really like old school too. Like it had like those like dark red curtains, and like it looked like an old theater in like New York or something, something like that. But yeah, that's what I was seeing. And then whenever I was pulling your cards, your channeled messages started to come through, and so I wrote them down. And I was hearing something about support groups. I was also hearing that you were very mysterious in this lifetime, this past life. I was hearing happiness, success, and fame, which seems quite fitting with being in the entertainment industry. And then I was hearing something about support again, which is kind of interesting. So let's see let's take a look at your cards here and see what else we have for you guys. I'm hearing Neptune right now. I'm hearing Neptunian. So you guys could have had like strong Neptune energy. Neptune could have been quite strong in your chart. And it's interesting because Neptune rules the sign of Pisces. Now, you don't have to be a Pisces for this to apply to you, but you could have Pisces like activated in your natal chart. And Pisces is actually like the epitome of like the entertainment industry, acting, singing, dancing, performing, okay? We have Taurus and Virgo. Taurus, Virgo, excuse me. Mercury. Some of you guys could have actually been Virgos. You guys were strong communicators. Details were so important to you, and getting things right. And it was really like a strength in that life that you brought into this one as well. Taurus, I'm just getting Taurus is very, very grounded. It's all about like sensuality, pleasing the senses. And then it's saying something here about resources to maintain. And I was hearing those messages about support groups. I'm getting something going on with your resources and like finding the support that you needed to pursue your dreams or something like that. I'm hearing trust right now. Like trusting that you'll be safe and trusting that you'll be protected. Trusting your finances will be, trusting that you'll be safe in the sense of like having the resources you need, maybe to have been able to pursue this goal of yours. Astral travel, I'm getting like Neptunian energy from this too. Vital force, information, dream time, soul travel. I feel drawn. I'm gonna read this to you guys. Yeah, dreams are associated with Neptune. Let me see here. I feel like there might be another message in this guidebook here about this card. So okay. This card is telling you that it is time to expand your horizons. Perhaps you need to travel to experience a foreign culture or learn a new subject. Possibly you need to widen your circle of friends. Okay, I was hearing support group. So if this clicks to you guys, let me know in the comments or something, okay? This card lets you know that you're receiving vital information for your well-being. Astral or soul traveling, an out-of-body experience in which your astral body travels to another place or dimension, occurs when you are between the asleep and awake states of being. Your astral body or dream body is filled with sparkles like 1,000 tiny stars in universes. Additional meanings of this card: it is time to feel your greater sense of purpose and focus on the big picture. The bigger picture. Your astral body needs a charge. Go outside, stand beneath the stars and beautiful moon, allowing yourself to absorb this cosmic energy. You need a break or vacation. If you can't travel right now, choose a place you would like to visit to pick up some books to study that location and culture. You've been gaining knowledge through out-of-body experiences. Call in protection. Release your fears about astral traveling. A positive change is coming. Use dream time to accomplish a specific goal. So you guys really write down your dreams right whenever you wake up in the morning, because I feel like it could be giving you clues to for me. So like for me, I like dreams are really good to like notice your subconscious blocks, like in the symbolism, etc. I get other types of messages from my dreams too. And I feel like that could really help you move forward in your whatever goals or dreams that you have now. Some of you guys are already like having very lucid, vivid dreams. Okay. We have the Mystic card. You know what? I think, let me see my notes here. Okay, so pile 2. I was hearing, I actually have other channeled messages for you guys. So look, you guys got the Mystic card. Sorry about my handwriting, but look, I jotted down mystic, past life. And then I was hearing like mysterious too. So these are the channeled messages I forgot to share with you guys. I was hearing, oh, okay, never mind. Okay, so you guys there's some of you guys had another life where you were a mystic in that life. That's the message I was getting because I was writing another mystic past life. So some of you guys had a past life in the entertainment industry, and some of you had a past life as a mystic. And some of you had some of you like had both of these incarnations, okay? So like, for example, like you were in the entertainment industry, and then maybe like in your next life, you were a mystic, okay? So take what resonates, leave the rest. These are general readings, okay? And then I was also hearing believe it's true, support. Interesting. Something else that I forgot to share, pile 2, was I was also seeing a mask, like, and it looked like, it almost looked like one of those Mardi Gras masks, okay? Yeah, so just, you know, we'll see if there's any deeper information coming up here in your reading. So you don't have to pay attention to the shadow attributes. I decided to only, I only decided to use the shadow attributes in your reading if the cards came in reverse, so you don't have to worry about that. So mystic, it says here, revels in intimate union with the divine. Wow. Like, I'm getting like you guys like in this life, like maybe you guys like sat in a circus tent with like a crystal ball or something. Yeah, I'm hearing right now mystic support, like you gave support and guidance to others who came to you. Victim, light attribute, prevents you from letting yourself be victimized or victimizing others. Yeah, so people came to you and you had this there was something in your energy that like you wouldn't ever like allow yourself to be victimized, let anyone like step on you, and you really had like a soft spot for anyone feeling lower than or feeling like they were the victims, okay? And you guided them in the right direction. Engineer, ability to give creative energy, a practical expression, talent for designing resolutions to common dilemmas. What I'm getting is, I just saw an orb, what I'm getting is like for those of you who were in the entertainment industry, actors, singers, dancers, etc., like whenever I saw that stage, like you had a lot of input and like people valued you and listened to you on like you, let's say for example you were like you know, whoever was directing the play or whatever, like you could easily like let them know like, hey, like I don't think we should do that, like we should do this, and they would really like value you for that. And like if something like didn't make sense, or like if something wasn't functional, and like maybe the props or like the setup, like you would give like these practical solutions. Like you have this talent for designing resolutions to like common things, and people really, really valued you for that. I'm hearing support, and like that's how you were able to like get the support that you needed. Like you had the support that you needed to like thrive and accomplish your dreams. Seven of Wands. You also had divine support from like you, like I feel like some of you guys are like really connected to your spirit team, your guides and your angels, because you know when to call on them, when to help out with something. You know that you have their support, and like if like you're encountering anything negative, you know, feeling like the world is against you, or like I'm getting like in the original Rider Waite, there's this man standing on a cliff and he's fighting off 6 other people. It's like, how are you going to knock out 6 to 1 unless you call in support from the divine? Like I feel like you have a strong connection to the divine. I'm hearing something like tend to the inner flame. Athlete. Dedication to transcending physical limits, including handicaps. Development of personal willpower and strength of spirit. Like I was hearing like tend to the inner flame. Like you guys have this like willpower about you to like keep going and keep moving. Some of you guys were like, those of you who were in the entertainment industry, you really like had a beautiful like body, and like you really took care of your body, did a lot of exercise. For those of you who are mystics as well, look at all this like purple energy here. I'm hearing support team. Like you guys like had some type of support team. I'm not sure what I'm getting, what else is coming through with that. Okay, let's pull some more cards here. I've separated these archetype cards into characters, places, and tools. And so I'm just seeing if we can get some more info on like, you know, like more info on like who you were, what the environment was like around you, what you like to do. You guys were really good communicators, yeah. It's like, I'm just now, this is just clicking to me, that connection. You guys being really, really good communicators, and like this engineer card talking about like you guys like giving input, you know, and like people valuing you for that. What else do we have for pile 2, please? I'm hearing support team again, but I'm not sure what they mean by that. Ooh, oh my God, holy shit. You guys got the Mystic card again. Holy shiza. Like, that is insane. Oh my God, I'm so like blown away right now. Okay, I have to read this to you guys because it came out twice. Like, come on, it totally came out twice. That's insane. Okay, we have to read this. Pile 2. What is this Mystic card? Okay. That is insane. Okay. The Seeker, the Light Worker, the Dreamer. Dreamer, Neptune energy again. The mystic is often misunderstood in our culture, depicted as a wandering or lighthearted daydreamer. Yet, like Shiva, the true mystic plays a critical role in society, remaining fearlessly dedicated to the path of transformation. In order to save the earth from darkness, Shiva swallows the poison of the world and holds it in his throat, slowly transmuting the liquid into nectar. This is the work of the mystic. They do not fear darkness, but rather sit in the presence of it, harness the potential, and let an energy behind it and embed it with light. They are patient and prudent change makers, seeking growth above all else. Unanswerable questions are the mystic's lifeblood. The mystic revels in mystery and the great riddle of life, dancing with the forces of light and dark upon its wings. When in its light aspect, this mystic energy is the remover of darkness, visionary, ageless. When in its dark aspect, expects results, seeks attention and recognition. Like any light worker, the mystic must build a relationship with fire. Oh my God, I was hearing tend to your inner flame or something. Remember, I was saying like tend to your inner flame. Holy. And then look at this. It's almost like, this reminds me of like, I guess it's a butterfly, but it like reminds me of like, you know, a moth to a flame or something like that. Holy, like, okay. Sorry, I'm getting excited. Like any light worker, the mystic must build a relationship with fire. This begins by awakening the inner flame, or tapas within. Tapas is fire, okay? And what is it, Sanskrit? I think it's like Sanskrit, Vedic, something like that. It may seem that the mystic is inward facing, yet its light beams back to the world with the strength of 1,000 stars. Oh my gosh. And then you have this astral travel card, and it was talking about connecting with the stars and like how your astral body is like a blanket of stars. Oh my gosh, that is so cool. Pile 2. Okay, let's get into your other cards here. We're gonna look at places, see if we can get some info on like your environment and like your tools, like what you like to use, what you like to do. I'm hearing something about like trusting support. Again, I don't like, what is this like coming in about support? The empty room. Okay, so like I got like a flash vision of like the theater being empty, the stage being empty. Okay, let me see. The vortex, the abyss, the nothing. The empty room haunts us all. It is the universal and all too frequent feeling of lack, of wanting, of the craving to fill ourselves with something, anything. We too often attempt to remedy the discomfort of the empty room by any means necessary, leading us to a culture of more. Ironically, the empty room is filled to the brim with potential, yet we perceive it as not enough. This card is a cry for patience, for sitting within the barren walls of not knowing, for awaiting true vision and purpose before attaching to what we should do next to save our outward appearance. Be with the nothingness, be with the impatience. The empty room has immense power. Let others wonder what you are doing. Let others wonder what you are doing. Okay, so maybe you guys, like, this has some, in your channeled messages, I was hearing mysterious, and I was thinking like, okay, maybe they were mysterious, they were like, you know, but it's saying here, let others wonder what you are doing. It's interesting. If you can settle into the magic of emptiness, you will soon hear its whispers of wisdom. When in its light aspect, this energy is spaciousness, potential, possibility. When dark, addiction, insatiability, more for more's sake. The archetype of the empty room is also portrayed as the hungry ghost, always feeding and never satisfied. A day of silence is a surefire way to harness the power of the empty room. Interesting. Okay, let me get one more tool card. I'm hearing support team. Like maybe you guys needed a support team or something. Like that had to do with like your resources. Okay, now I'm hearing mystic support. About, you know, these messages are for you, not me. So, you know, if these click to you, like if it makes sense to you, please let me know. Again, I would really, really love to hear about it. The stone. Okay. Like, it's interesting because like, I think of like the elementals whenever I think of like stone and rock. Like, if you think about it, like rocks have been here for ages and you know, if you're connected to like the elemental realm, the tree spirits, the fairies, the earth, okay, the rocks, the stones, it's like, the way my mentor described it, it's like the trees and the stones, it's like they've seen everything, you know, they've seen, like, generations after generations, right? Something about like coldness, something about not moving, some of the energy that I'm getting here. This could have to do with like lessons that you've learned, and that lessons that you've taken with you in your lives up to the one that you're currently living now, that you've either cleared or are clearing now. So let's go ahead and take a look at that actually. Angels and guides, archangels, what lessons has pile 2 encountered? Dolphin. Something about freedom. Something about like freedom, creativity, and play. Adventure. And like healing. Like I'm getting like something about like healing. Let's see what else we have. I'm hearing, okay, so support team. Something about like having a support team and like having the resources that you need to get where you need to be. Okay, this card's just fell. Hold on. Oh, we have the nightingale. This is about singing your own song and like marching to the beat of your own drum, no matter like what anyone else thinks. And I feel like you guys have like, I just feel like you guys are either like have already cleared it or you're clearing it now, and like it's turning into a strength that like you now like that you now like utilize to your advantage. Ooh, and you guys are like powerful. Like you have this transformative energy. Okay. And like now I'm hearing like something like now you've like gained this power to where you are now able to leap into the unknown with like courage and power and like fearlessness. And like nobody's gonna mess with you. No one's gonna mess with you. Let's see. What we have here? Angels and guides. What other lessons and karmas has pile 2 encountered in their past lifetimes that they may be, that they've either cleared or are working on now, please. I'm hearing support team again. Okay, Ace of Swords, you have like the snake energy coming up again. I'm hearing something about clarity and like, I don't know, there's like this transformative energy and leaping into the unknown. Support team. They keep saying support team. I think that's your lesson. Like your support team, like your family, your friends, your coworkers, like people in your life, that's your support team, and like they are the resource that you need to get where you need to be. That's the message I'm getting. Okay, so we have Ace of Swords, 10 of Pentacles, the 9 of Cups, nice, and the Hanged Man, interesting. Okay. Something about like wealth and finances. Like, yeah, but like something about like wealth and finances, legacies, okay? The guides are saying that you already have everything that you need all of the time. And they want you to detach a little bit, okay? Like, this is a card about like stepping back and gaining a new perspective. Okay, so it feels like this is what you're working on right now. This like clarity about like finances and your goals. And they want you to step back, okay, and wait, like, and pause. That's the advice that they're giving you right now for this lesson that you've incarnated. Okay. Now let's look at your strengths, and we will end your reading there. Angels and guides, what strengths? Oops. What strengths has pile 2 taken with them from this past life into their current one? Prince of Wands, courage, fearlessness. Like I'm getting like a fear. Like some of you guys could actually be Leos. And like having this like passion and zest for like learning too. Let's see what else here. Hope and inspiration. Yeah, because this 2 of Swords, it reminds me of the Star card in this deck. And like you guys tuning inward and tuning out the external noise, like so that you can come to a place of like calm and like peace. Like you're, you know, if someone's saying like, I think you should do this, like you know, you don't let that get to you. You're able to like tune out the external noise and like do what's right for you. Come to this place of like calmness about you, to where like you're able to function optimally while everyone else is like running around like headless chickens. That's one of the strengths that you've gained from all of this, that you've gained up until now, all that work that you've been doing. I always get sacral chakra energy with this World card. Like, I'm just getting like creativity, dance, play, and like honoring the divine feminine within you too. And like freedom, and like I'm just getting like sacral chakra energy, like you freedom and creativity and play and like dancing. Like this is kind of like it's maybe some of you guys are like dancers, or like love to dance too. I'm gonna get one more for you. I'm hearing support team again. Something's coming up about a support team again, pile 2. Okay, so 2 of Wands. You guys got two twos. Two of Swords, Two of Wands. You guys are really good at like manifesting too, I get. This is like you guys being able to be at peace with, you know, those who may be considered like in authority, like maybe like your bosses, or maybe even like parents, like those who are considered more up there, I guess. And like that's one of the strengths that you've brought into this lifetime too. So pile 2, that's all I have for you guys. If you resonate with these messages, or if you like this video, please leave a comment. I'd love to hear about it. Please like, share, subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. I'm also on Instagram. I'm Story Spirit Aura. I'd love to connect with you guys there. And I am also accepting personal readings for those of you who resonate with me and my messages, and remote Reiki sessions as well. I'd love to work with you. All my information is in the description box below. Thank you guys again for watching, and you guys stay blessed. Take care. Bye. Hey pile 3, you guys picked the Peacock's Oar, and before we get into your cards here, I just wanted to share, I was doing a meditation to connect with your energy, to tune in and see if we could get as much detail as possible on your past life that your guides and angels wanted to talk about today. And the first thing I was seeing a small little cottage in the forest. I was also hearing flower beds, and I was also seeing and sensing like flower beds around your cottage area. I was also hearing stream, and so it's like sometimes when my if I'm not getting a message clearly through my clairvoyance, it'll come in through another clair. So I was hearing stream, so like I was sensing like a stream by the cottage. I was picking up on a very witchy vibe for you, pile 3. Like I feel like you guys could have like been like witches and lived like a past life in like a little cottage in the woods or something. Yeah, and like people came to you, like they would have to, it was quite a bit of a travel to be able to get to you in like such a remote area, you know, out in the woods. And I was hearing mystic dream support. Like I feel like you helped people achieve their dreams, okay? And you use like occult ways and of like manifestation and like energy work. And yeah, that's what I was getting. I was hearing the word suspension, okay? Whenever I was hearing that, I was thinking very much about the Hanged Man card in tarot, which is all about, it's about like waiting and pausing, okay? Knowing when the time is to step back from something to be able to gain a new perspective and situation from it, okay? I was also hearing the word support, and that's when they kind of clarified you like supported people through your mystic ways, your mystic powers, okay? Like just such a witchy vibe I was getting. I was hearing greens. So I feel like you guys were a green thumb, very connected to animals, very connected to like herbs and like working with plants and herbs and animals. Let me see if we have any other channeled messages for you guys. Nope, that's about it. So let's go ahead and we'll get into your cards here, pile 3. So for these cards, like I was aiming to get like just some of the overall energies of like what you were experiencing in this lifetime, okay? Sagittarius. Some of you guys could have been Sagittariuses. The North Node. Oh, okay. Okay, so either some of you guys have a North Node in Sagittarius, or for some of you, it's like if you take a look at your natal chart, you know, you have all these different houses. Look at where the North Node is, okay? Look at where it is in your natal chart, not transiting. Look at where it is in your natal chart. You can compare it to where it is transiting now. But like, I feel like your North Node, okay, the South Node is where we're comfortable. The North Node is where we're uncomfortable, and where the lessons, okay, that we've agreed to set out and achieve in this lifetime. Sagittarius energy, it's pointing to Sagittarius energy here, okay? Something very important about that. Like, I feel like wherever Sagittarius is in your chart will help you on your path, on your journey. So take a look at that. Lucid dream. I was hearing like mystic dreams, support, awareness, opportunities. Yes, you would help people like achieve their dreams and like manifestations. Dress rehearsal, alternative course choices. Yeah, and you like your witchy ways, your mystic ways, like you used it for the highest good, and you gave people these alternative courses of action or choices that were right for them, okay? You did not you weren't a phony, you didn't abuse your power. Like, I'm just getting the vibe you did everything for the highest good. Winter, reflection, transition, release. What I'm getting from this is like you you were living in the woods in this remote area. Actually, you know what? I forgot. I wrote one of your other channel. Oh my gosh. Okay, so that was completely channeled. Animals, very, very, very important to you. Like you guys had a strong connection with animals in this lifetime. Like deer. I'm getting like deer, squirrels, butterflies, and maybe some of you have a connection to these animals now. I'm getting deer coming in strongly. So sorry, you did have more channeled messages. Okay, you can't read my handwriting at all, but I put support your loved ones at the side. So like, I feel like some of you could have, take what resonates, leave the rest. But I feel like some of you were living in this remote area in like some beautiful cottage in the woods, but like you would like, still like support like your family who needed you. Like I feel like you were living off on your own, but you'd still like send them money or something to like family or something. Like your parents or like siblings. Something like that. Okay, so we have the Six of Pentacles in reverse. It's interesting because this is a card about balance, giving back. I'm hearing flora and fauna. Right now. Okay, so this is about your connection to the plant and animal kingdom. Strong connection to the plant and animal kingdom. You guys were so like witchy. Okay. The Five of Swords. I feel like something could have went on with your family where it was like you wanted to be away from them, like go out live in the woods, but like and you know, by you sending money to them, like was your way of like supporting them and like being in relationship with them. But like I feel like you didn't really like to like talk to them a lot. Like you wanted to keep your distance is what I'm getting. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like this card, you know, I was seeing flora and fauna and I'm seeing these, so I thought that maybe that was a different message coming through, but I'm getting something about like an equal balance, like an equal give and exchange with like family vibe is what I'm getting here. Four of Cups. I'm hearing substance. Something about like substance. Okay, I'm hearing something about substance abuse. Now, I don't know. It doesn't feel like it was from this witchy lifetime in the cottage in the woods, though. It feels like one maybe after. Substance abuse, like I'm getting like maybe even like with herbs or like weed or something, which isn't bad, okay? But like to me, but the guides and angels, they're saying to be conscious of it, okay? Like just be conscious about like overdoing it. I personally, like my personal opinion, I have nothing against. Um, okay, so let's see here. Visionary. Capacity to envision what is not yet conceivable to others. Willingness to proclaim a vision without regard for personal gain. Yeah, see, like I feel like this was about like you helping people. Okay, you being like you helping and guiding people, and it was all for the highest good. Also, you guys don't really have to mind the shadow attributes. I only set the intention to look into them if the cards came in reversed. Shapeshifter. Wow. Skill at navigating through different levels of consciousness. Ability to see the potential in everything. Yeah, you guys were magical. Like, oh my gosh. Like meditation, very important to you guys too. I'm picking up on meditation. Yoga. Samaritan. Refines your capacity to help those you would prefer to ignore. Huh. Refines your capacity to help those you would prefer to ignore. Yeah, like I feel like you guys wouldn't like, you know, those who came to you, and like you relate to everybody as equals. You know what I mean? It doesn't matter how they looked, what they wore, it doesn't matter what they did for a living, didn't matter like how much money they had. You like, I just feel like you guys were like, you guys were just a pleasure to be around, because it's like whenever we're around other people, like people don't always acknowledge, you know, like you can't really put someone up on a pedestal, because then that's going to leave you in a place of like low self-esteem, right? But if you judge someone lower thinking that... Okay, sorry about that. Pile 3, my storage was filling up and the camera cut off. So what I was saying is like, you don't even like, it's like you didn't even necessarily judge people lower than you, like, oh, I'm above you, I'm better than you. You know what I mean? You never did that. You related to people as equals, and that was a beautiful thing. Prostitute. Okay, don't take this literally. Slight attribute. These cards crack me up sometimes. Accentuates the challenge of surviving without negotiating the power of your spirit. Okay, that's what I was getting with like the family vibe, like, and like the equal give and exchange thing. Like I feel like you guys didn't like really want to like be too close with your family, but you wanted to still show them you love them, so like you send them money or something. Like maybe some of you guys felt like if you were to accept help from them, like you'd be in their power, you know what I like, they'd own you still. Like that's the type of vibe I'm getting here. And you didn't want to negotiate the power of your spirit, okay? Yeah, interesting energy here. Okay, so let's see if we can get some more info on who you were. I've separated the archetypes cards into characters, places, like see if we can get more in the more details. Sorry, my words are jumbled. More details on like the ecology, your environment, your situation, and like tools, and maybe like things you like to use or things you like to do. Let's see what else we have for you guys. I'm hearing like I'm hearing mystic support again. Like you were so valued. Like in your community for what you did. Like, you really helped support people and guide people, and like you held space for them when they needed someone to talk to about things that they couldn't normally talk about. The King. Interesting. I feel like you guys were highly valued. You guys had like a lot of power too. The Box. Maybe something like, I feel like something kept you limited, like, and I feel like it was something having to do with family. But I feel like you've taken that lesson, and you've cleared that karma. Oh, this one fell. Okay. The Vessel. Something about having to do with the body. I feel drawn to read this. I'm going to read this for you guys. Something having to do with the body, having a healthy body, having a healthy vessel, loving your body, loving yourself and others. Okay, let's see here. Sorry, that's my chair. Okay. The body, the container, the cup. The vessel may be the most powerful archetypal form on earth. It is everywhere. Cups hold liquid. Stoves hold fire. Our bodies hold organs. Our homes. Whoa, okay. Your home, your family coming up again. It says our homes hold families. Through the simple act of separation, whoa, the vessel protects what it contains. Nests protect the eggs. Savings accounts protect our earnings. Even the planets are contained within their circular orbit. When this card appears, it's time to assess what is being held together and how. Is the vessel too tight, too loose, broken, empty, full? Or perhaps there is no vessel at all, and the contents spill in every direction. It is natural for structures to be formed and eventually... Okay, sorry about that, guys, as having technical difficulties again. So I don't really remember where I left off. Let's see here. Okay, or perhaps there's no vessel at all, and the contents spill in every direction. It is natural for structures to be formed and eventually fall apart. The vessel has a life cycle that must be honored. Is it time for you to build, break, or repair? You must find out. When this card is in its light aspect, stable, strong, graceful. When dark, trapped, being in a bubble. The physical body is the most sacred vessel of all. It is the one which you reside from your first breath to your last. It may need your attention. The mentor and the healer must pay particular attention to this archetypal form. Healing cannot be sustained without a strong container. Okay, that's something I was getting with whenever I was hearing like substance abuse again. And like, this may not even be pertaining to you guys in particular. This could be pertaining to someone around you that you've encountered in these lifetimes. Like you guys are like karmically connected. For some of you, I was picking up on like you could have felt like really limited by like a father or father figure in your life. For some of you, take what resonates, leave the rest. Now let me see here. Let's see. What lessons have you taken on from this lifetime that you have either cleared or are clearing now? Snake, transformation. Wow. Oh, I feel drawn to read this. This is like one of those big energy cards. It's kind of like a a major arcana in this particular deck. Okay, I feel trying to read this. Let me read this for you guys. 2. Let's see here. Maybe it's not one of the major arcana cards. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, it's not. I'm sorry. That was my mistake. Okay. Guardian of unawakened magic and creative potential. This snake is a symbol of our highest potential. It is said that Shakti, our creative life force, lies dormant at the base of our spine in the form of a coiled snake. Regardless of whether this image rings true for you, it's well worth considering the amount of unawakened or untapped potential within. What would life look like if you woke it up? How can you stir it from slumber? An experienced yoga or meditation teacher can lead the way. Make haste. The snake card appears when there's no more time to waste. When in balance, prosperous, creative, charismatic. When out of balance, starts and stops many things. To bring into balance, Kundalini yoga, meditation. Okay, what I'm getting from this card is this is the lesson that you've taken with you. Some of you guys might still be working on it, and it's your physical body, your vessel. Okay, because the coiled snake at the base of the spine in Kundalini, what it does is it's dormant, and whenever it awakens, it rises up and pierces through all the chakras. So when we're not taking care of our body, our chakras and our channels can get clogged up. So that's the lesson that I'm getting that's coming in here. Let's take a look at your strengths. Pile 3. What strengths has pile 3 taken with them into this lifetime? What strengths have they gained from this past life? 9 of Swords. Not letting things get to you, not letting things worry you. You know, like if anyone's if anyone's being judgy, if they think that you should be doing things a certain way. The Devil, releasing yourself from any feelings of feeling trapped and limited. Amazing. Yeah, you've freed yourself, basically. Like, you've done all this work in all of your past lives leading up to this one, and now it's like you're free, and that is your strength. Let me get one more for you. I'm hearing trust yourself, like trust in yourself. Having trust in yourself is one of the strengths that you've gained from all of this. 6 of Wands, and if you guys haven't gotten the recognition in career that you've been wanting, you're gonna be getting it in this lifetime, and you're gonna get recognition in career and love. I'm getting love, money, success, abundance. Okay, this is what blessings are gonna be bestowed upon you in this lifetime from all the work that you've done in these past lifetimes. So pile 3, that is what I have for you guys. Yeah, so it's like you've moved from this feeling, not worrying about what people think, not letting it get to you, freeing yourself from anything that's made you feel trapped, and getting to this place of praise, recognition, okay, finding love and abundance, success. So that is what I have for you guys. If you resonate with these messages, or if you like this video, pile 3, please leave a comment. I'd love to hear about it. Please like, share, subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. I am also on Instagram, you guys. I'm Story Spirit Aura. I'd love to connect with you guys on there. And I'm accepting personal readings as well for those of you who resonate with me and my messages. All my information is below. Thank you again for watching. You guys take care. Stay blessed. Bye.